You know who Superman is, right? And you see who's depicted as Superman here and who posted this. I'm not really one of those guys that likes to say I told you so, but if you don't know who Superman is, let me refresh your memory from a video I've done in the past. Do you still think Superman's the good guy? Aw, that's cute. Well, if you don't want that ruined for you, I wouldn't keep watching. Let's first start by looking at Superman's real name, Kal-El. That seems somehow familiar. Where have I heard that before? Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, that's right. It sounds an awful lot like Hal-El, which is another name for Lucifer. And most of the fallen angels end in L, kind of like Kal-El, Jor-El. Don-El. Sometimes how it sounds means more than how it's spelled. And the translation of Lucifer literally means shiny or sometimes bright. And where does Superman get his power from? The sun, which some people might refer to as a star. And Lucifer just happens to be known as the morning star. And did you ever notice that pose he flies with? It seems somehow familiar as well. Like I've seen it somewhere before. Where I've seen it somewhere before more than once. Where I've seen it somewhere before more than twice. I can't quite place where though. It's slipping my mind. And did you ever notice his emblem? I wonder what that S could really stand for. And if that S stands for what I think it stands for, don't you find it odd that the color they chose to be his weakness just happened to be the color of God's throne, which is talked about in the Bible in Revelation 4:3 as an emerald throne? Interesting. Now, I've done many videos already speculating that Don-El isn't what you all think he is, and definitely not who you all think he is. Citing things like the fact that he is the 45th and the 47th president, which just conveniently, when added up, is 9/11. And Revelation 9:11 just happens to speak about having a king over them, which is the angel of the bottomless pit, whose name in the Hebrew tongue is Abaddon, or Abaddon. And, well, we know he's referred to as the MAGA king. And like I said before, not only have I told you what he is, but I've also told you who he is. Several times, in fact. Funny how they're both referred to as the king of rock and roll, the great MAGA king, and they had a king over them.
King of rock and roll, Elvis. Elvis! We love Elvis. I shouldn't say this. You'll say I'm very conceited because I'm not. But other than the blonde hair, when I was growing up, they said I looked like Elvis. You see that? Did you believe it? I always consider that a great compliment. We love Elvis, don't we? They said I looked like Elvis. You see that? Did you believe it? I always consider that a great compliment. We love Elvis, don't we?
Now think about this, seriously, just for a second. Clear your mind of anything you think you know, and just think about this. If you were the Son of God, and you were banished down to earth because you wanted to be worshipped like the Most High instead of worshiping him, what better way to do that than to get an entire population of people to worship you? One, for your musical talents, and then two, for being the leader of literally the free world. There's no one more worshipped than him, and he is pulling the wool over everyone's eyes. And he's doing it looking like this now. You know why? Because there's history of him looking the other way. There's evidence of it. And what am I talking about? Well, when he looked like this, and it's the exact same except they took a little off the edge there. When he looked like this, there's literally a trail of history. So you can't go around getting the entire world to worship you looking like this. So you need to make some changes and end up looking like this. But there are signs that this version of him has been here all along, except maybe 1,000 years he was locked up in the bottomless pit. This is a 70 BC Babylonian king. This is a Roman sculpture from 1,800 years ago. This is the original Statue of Liberty face. And yes, there was an original Statue of Liberty face. And yes, the Statue of Liberty is Lucifer. Lucifer painting, Lucifer painting, Lucifer statue, Lucifer cartoon. Oh, and this is a 2,000-year-old statue that was recently unearthed. I believe it's called the Hypogeum of the Voluminous family, if you want to look that one up. And I couldn't help but notice those Elvis-like sideburns. But of course, these are all just coincidental doppelgangers. I'm sure that people just looked like Elvis throughout history. And him being the 45th and the 47th president was just a coincidence to line up with 9/11. 9/11 that talks about a bad down and the king that was over them. And so the White House posted a picture of him as Kal-El, and Lucifer's name is Hal-El. It's not like the elites of this world use symbolism and hidden messages. Oh, do you see what Putin gave Trump for a gift? This is all for entertainment purposes, people. I'm aware that Superman isn't the devil, and he especially isn't. He's our loving, adoring POTUS. He loves us all so much, and doesn't at all want us to love him more than the Heavenly Father as revenge to him. Entertainment only, people.